Okay, so this is going to be an announcement video, and I just want to kind of go over some stuff like where I've been, what I plan on doing, and stuff like that. So to start, I've been gone for a while, obviously, and one of the reasons why is because when I was taking my classes, some things happened, and my cat got killed by some coyotes, and I literally just couldn't find any want or desire to do schoolwork or machinima videos, and I ended up falling behind in both of them, and it came down to, do I fall behind in my work and do machinima videos, or do I fall behind in my machinima videos and do my work? So I had to sacrifice my machinima videos. So now that that's all kind of caught up at the moment, I want to go over some more stuff that I plan on doing. So I've been working on my zombie series for a while, trying to improve the script, because honestly, when I first written it, like, there were a lot of things I changed over time and things I still continue to change to make sure everything kind of like seems a little less corny and stuff like that. So that's still in the works. So I'm working, on trying to get that more, making it seem more real and, like legit, stuff like that. Aside from that, I wanted to talk about the polls that I put out, the one about 10 to 15 minutes, and then the one about like action and comedy, stuff like that. One thing I've been debating on is whether I should make my videos less than 10 minutes or greater than 15 minutes. And honestly, I've been kind of debating on maybe if I should just post videos once in a while, but make them longer than 15 minutes. And the reason for that is because it's kind of hard to make videos every single week. Like, every once in a while, I'll get this person who will come in and they'll post in the comment section like, "Oh no, he hasn't posted in 1 week. I should unsubscribe because he's let me down." And it stresses me out. And I'm like, "Oh no, I gotta post more videos." But honestly, some of my scripts are kind of dull. I mean, in my opinion, I'm glad that everyone likes them. But for me personally, I'm just like, a lot of this is starting to get kind of dull, kind of boring in my opinion. And I was thinking maybe I would not post as many videos as often, but try to make better videos that are longer and, that are actually good. Because right now it's just kind of, like I said, it's dull and it's kind of repetitive. But I mean, in my honest opinion, I'm glad that everybody else likes my videos though. But aside from that, I don't really know what direction I want to do, funny, serious, stuff like that. I think I might just kind of stick with making funny videos because that's what everyone likes. But, if I'm investing more time in trying to write better scripts, they should actually be a lot more funny and, stuff like that. So hopefully that'll improve on that. Aside from that, what I want from my audience, people like that, is I want constructive criticism. Like, okay, let me see if I can lay this out. So there's 3 types of people. There are people who are very constructive and they give no criticism. Like, they'll sit there and be like, "Oh, your videos are good." And I'm like, okay. And then I have people who they're not constructive and they're big on criticism, and they'll just sit there and be like, "Your video stinks." And I'm like, okay. I don't know where to go with that, but okay. And, so that's kind of one of my problems is I don't mind if y'all are giving me constructive criticism, because there's a difference between, saying stuff like, "Oh, your video stinks. Don't ever make videos again." And then someone who comes out and says something like, "Oh, here's what you're doing wrong. This is my suggestion." Because I've had people do that before and I've taken their advice and I've gotten a lot better with my videos and stuff like that. So I've been seeing a lot of things with people lately where they'll be big on pretty much insulting people, and it gets really annoying to see. Not with just me, but with like other people. Like one time last year, I stumbled across this one kid's machinima video. It was pretty bad, but what was worse was the comments. People were just tearing him down, and not a single person said how he can improve except to just stop making videos altogether. It's reasons like that I think the machinima community is dying out. We have all these people who are like, they're so big on just kind of like downright destroying people, as opposed to being like, "Hey, here's what you can do differently, and this is where you messed up, and here's how you can correct it." So my advice to any person who's going to give me constructive criticism, give me something where you say, "Hey, this is what's going on, and if you want to improve on it, here's what you can do." If you just say, "Oh, well, here's what you're doing wrong," I'm just like, okay, now what? Do I just stop or what? But I don't know, that's one problem I have with a lot of people. They're just like, "Yeah, don't do that." And I'm like, okay, good. with that being said, here's my thoughts on constructive criticism. Okay, so one of my friend's definitions of constructive criticism is to have someone point out what was wrong with the videos, go over it, and come up with potential methods of helping the person improve on it. I mean, I've said that like probably 30 times in this video, I'm not really sure, but one interesting example I'll give you is back then when I was in Krav Maga, there were these two people. One guy I called the Space Marine, the other guy I called Jason Statham. And I was pinned up with Jason Statham, and he was teaching me, it's not his actual name, but that's what I'm calling him. So we were training together, and he kept getting mad that I wouldn't keep my hands up as we were fighting. So he backhanded me across the face, and it hurt. But after that, I kept my hands up. And honestly, it's like, not all pain is bad, you know? I mean, we all heal eventually, and we learn from our mistakes. It's like that scene from The Lion King where, what's that guy's name? Rafiki, I think, the monkey. He hits Simba on the head, and he's all like, what was that for? And he's like, it doesn't matter, it was in the past. And then, you know, he gives him the lesson of how he can either run from it or he can learn from it. And that's kind of how constructive criticism is. A lot of people take constructive criticism the wrong way. Like, you could be like, hey, this is what you're doing wrong, and this is how you can improve. And somebody will be like, well, you can just go to hell. And I'm like, oh, okay, glad he took that the wrong way. But with all of that being said, now what I want people to do is tell me what your 2 favorite videos are that I've made and why you like them, and tell me what 2 videos are that you didn't like and why you didn't like them. And what I can do with that is I can be like, okay, so here's where I'm probably the most rusty, and here's where I'm the best, and I can take the stuff that I did good that got me all these subscribers, and I can avoid all the stuff that has been messing me up, because right now I've got like a bunch of videos lined up that are scheduled, but I was looking at it and I was like, these videos are really short, and I feel like I can improve a whole lot on them. But the fact that everyone wants me to post like every single week, unfortunately, if I wasn't in school and, you know, I was doing something else, like just straight up work, I could probably invest more time into it. But with school, it's like, it's so unpredictable. One week you have an assignment, and then one week you don't have an assignment, as opposed to work where it's just like you go to work, you come home, you're free for the rest of the day sort of thing. So I can definitely use your help, because I want people to tell me what they like and what they don't like. And I mean, for me, making Machinima is about giving people something to enjoy, to come home to, where they can kind of escape the real world, and they can be like, okay, you know, today sucked. I want to go and watch some of RedSentimentFilms videos and be able to escape this. But, you know, as of lately, I've been rushed with everything, and I've just kind of been throwing stories out. And honestly, like, I'm glad everybody likes them. I find that some of them are just, you know, like I said before, dull. So with all that being said, yeah, my school's starting soon, so that might put me off a little bit, but hopefully I can, you know, get all that taken care of. So if you've actually watched this entire video, that's pretty impressive, and I hope you have a nice day.